Cancer, how are you guys? Welcome to another reading. I am Carrie from Celestial Forecast, especially if this is the first time that you're tuned in. Thank you for being here. So we're going to be focusing on couples and separation this time. So if you're drawn to this particular reading, hopefully there's a message here that I'll be able to tap into here for you and offer you some clarity. So I'll be focusing on two of my decks here, the Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck, and I'll go ahead and clarify with my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck, Cancer. All right, guys, so let's take a look and see what it is that you need to know. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could also be cross-watching for Cancer. General reading as always, guys, so please do keep that in mind throughout your reading. And only take the bits and parts of it that make sense for you personally, and release the parts that don't make sense for you. All right, Cancer. So what's the vibe? What's the energy here for this reading focused on couples and separation? We have the best. I never expected us to be the best of friends so quickly. Now, that could relate to some of you guys, especially if you actually referred to each other as best friends. It goes on to say, almost as if we've known each other before. And for me, that could equate to an instant attraction or that sense of familiarity. Even though you have just met each other, it's as if you guys have known each other before. So whenever I see that type of energy, it reminds me of people who might have had a past life connection. Maybe there's unfinished business there between the two of you. And it says, and just when I started to get used to you being my best friend, you became my best love. I have a feeling the best is yet to come. Oh my goodness. Wow, guys. Bottom of the deck, we've got reasons. Okay, so this says, I've tried to move on. I've tried to forget. I've tried to love again. I've tried to remind myself that the reasons we had to let go of one another were good reasons. But when two hearts are destined, there are no good reasons. This distance, separation, my grief, and loneliness from missing you, it's all too much. Please come back. Cancer, wow. All right, so couples and separation, you're not with this person. For some of you guys, maybe it's been a recent breakup. For others, it's been a while. But what I'm getting with these two cards alone before we even take a look at tarot is that they want a reconciliation. They hate not being with you, and perhaps they feel that you really are the best thing that's ever happened to them. So let's take a look. What is the energy when it comes to tarot? And as it clearly says, they've tried to move on without you, and it just did not work. They've struggled big time. I mean, big time, Cancer. So what's the energy here? What do we need to know for Cancer? All right, so we've got the King of Swords coming through. Now, for some of you guys, take it if it makes sense. This could have been a masculine representing Aquarius. Okay, but regardless, it's divine masculine energy. You could have been dealing with somebody who wasn't exactly overly affectionate, maybe. You know, they could have been a little bit cold as far as showing their love and affection. Maybe they just weren't the type of person to be into PDA. Let's put it that way. You know, they tend to think things through very rationally, very mental. You know, mental clarity, intellectual power. We do see that here as part of the King of Swords. We do see the Magician as well. Now, some of you guys, maybe you've been dealing with a Gemini or even a Virgo. You could have any of these signs in your chart as well. So what we're seeing here, guys, is a divine masculine. Maybe at one point in time, you know, they were just trying to be cool, calm, and collected and not really opening up their heart fully to telling you, divine feminine, how they felt. That could have been why you guys broke up. Maybe you weren't exactly sure where you stood with this person. But now here we are getting a better understanding of how they really feel about you. You know, it's like, please come back. You're the best thing that they've ever had in their life. Oh my. All right. What else for Cancer? What else do we need to know here? Okay, so we've got the Knight of Wands. So, charming, free spirit. So the thing is, sometimes the Knight of Wands, as passionate and amazing as they could be, they don't tend to stick around. Okay, sometimes they're just not ready to settle down. That could have been part of the issue as well. Now, they could have been promiscuous also. Maybe there were other people in the picture. Look at that. We've got the Lovers. We have Gemini coming through again. So, the Lovers card, yes, love choices, decisions that have to be made when it comes to matters of the heart. Love, absolutely. But you know, sometimes this can represent an attraction to someone else outside of the connection. So with the Knight of Wands and the Lovers coming through here, part of the drama and the issue could have been third party. There were other people in the mix here. But perhaps, Cancer, you are what stands out. So let's just say they left you for somebody else, or there was third party drama here. And now that you guys are in separation, they're waking up to the fact that you really are the best person they've been with. You stand out. There's something about you that's different, that's unique. Look at this. We've got the Six of Pentacles. That is followed by the Seven of Swords. So it's clearly outlining a situation here where there could have been cheating, infidelity, drama, third parties. You know, it could have even been more than 3 people, honestly, meaning that both of you were already coupled up and, you know, something happened and boom, drama, deception, betrayal. So this is our cheater card right here. Okay, look at this. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, but it is in the reverse. This is such a beautiful card in the upright, but it's showing up in the reverse. Cancer. Scarcity, bad investment. Now, you guys are parted for a reason. You're not together for a reason, and maybe there's a part of you that feels that you did make a bad investment when you got together with this person, especially if they were not fully in your life, meaning that they could have been either in another relationship and then there was you. So maybe you feel like you just didn't have their full attention. You didn't have this person 100% in your life. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting that for some of you. They were scarce, you know, maybe there were times when you really wanted to get in touch with them, but maybe they didn't return a text or a phone call. Maybe you guys planned a date or an outing and they didn't show up, you know, and they're also the type of person to charm their way out of an excuse, perhaps. Look at this, Five of Wands. Look at the energy. Disagreements, competition. Competition? Who wants to be in competition with somebody else when it comes to love? It's not a good energy. So yeah, you guys could have had your fair share of disagreements, of arguments, because they cheated on you. So there could have been some trust issues here. And if this is what you experienced, anybody would have trust issues here. Because you've invested so much of your heart, and yet they weren't fully invested in you. That's just what I'm getting. Let's get another card here. So just be mindful, Cancer, if this person does return. What I'm getting for you is that you certainly know what it's like to experience heartbreak in your life. Life, love, relationships, it has definitely tested you. And it's time to learn from past mistakes. That's what I've got for you. Six of Swords. Ace of Swords. Through this reading, if you relate to this, Cancer, it's really telling you to move on. That, it clearly says that, moving on, releasing baggage. This represents the past. Focus on a future that you can build with somebody where they are 100% with you rather than giving you crumbs. So the Ace of Swords right here, if there's still a part of you that's feeling like you belong with this individual, they are the one for you, perhaps it's time to really open yourself up to what other connections the universe can offer you. And the only way to do that is to really sever ties here. You guys have clearly not been in contact, more than likely. You're not together, you are in separation. That's what we're focusing on here. But when I'm talking about severing ties, I mean that emotionally, mentally, in your heart space, you're still very much connected to this individual. And they could certainly still have a lot of desire and feeling connected to you. But if they are interacting with other people in addition to you, you're just going to get back into that type of pattern where you're getting hurt all over again. And honestly, Cancer, you deserve so much better than what this person has the capability to offer you. So Four of Swords, it really is telling you, focus on yourself, focus on your own healing, because there's a part of me that's kind of picking up and feeling that you haven't fully healed from whatever this person brought into your life. It was drama, okay? They hurt you. There's a reason why we have this broken heart right here. And, the universe is really wanting to help you heal. But if you entertain this person coming back in and they don't even deserve to be a part of your life, that's what's preventing you from really healing your heart right there. Because this person, they still have the capability to hurt you. That is what I'm getting. So for those of you that were really hoping to get a message where it's like, but I want this person back. I love them. They are the one. So life works in mysterious ways. And sometimes, Cancer, you might get exactly what you want. Meaning, you get the reconciliation. They're back in your life. You're with the one that you want. But what I can tell you here is that it could be a temporary reconciliation. And heartbreak after that would be unlike anything that you've ever experienced. So why bother going through that? You have your own free will to do whatever it is that you want. This is simply guidance to tell you that there is the possibility that if you were to get back together with somebody that does not deserve to be with you at this point, that you have the potential to get hurt even more than how they hurt you before. Because I really don't think they've changed their ways all that much. All right, guys, so not the best news as far as reconciliations, but it could actually be a blessing that you're hearing the outcome to this reading, because it might actually help to wake you up a little bit to the possibility of the direction that you could go with somebody who might return. All right, so I'm going to leave it right there. If you are interested in your own reading, Cancer, let's go ahead and do that for you. That info is down below in the description box. I will link these decks down below as well. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.